Everything resellers are crushing it on eBay in 2024, and I'm not going to tell you how, I'm going to show you how. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a ton of the sales that I've had over the last 3 or 4 days. Let me know if you would like me to do this more often. I'm planning on just recording a few sales every day and then posting what sold videos like every Monday or Tuesday and just kind of talking about eBay resale and stuff. So let me know in the comments below. We sold this Nikon camera for $25 plus shipping. I got this at a yard sale for $1. And yeah, it sold decently quickly in about 45 days or so. So I had about a 200% 90-day sell-through rate. Next up, we got these Ray-Bans here. I bought these from a guy who does storage units. He sold 21 pairs to me for $100. So my cost of goods on that is just under $5, but 4 of them were unsellable. So you have to factor that into your cost of goods as well. So my cost of goods on this is about $5.60. Just sold for $40 plus shipping, and a ton of the ones that he gave me are worth $100 plus, so it's going to be a great deal. Establishing relationships like this is by far the most productive and efficient way to really start amplifying your sales and overall business here on eBay and reselling in general. Having that eyeglass contact guy is a huge one. And then just today, I went to a flea market in Las Vegas and I was able to make a contact with a guy who has a ton of video games. I was actually able to buy 54 DS and Game Boy Advanced games today for 40 bucks. I was able to give him my number. He actually lives in Utah and he commutes to Vegas to do these sales. And he says that he's actually going to be able to start hooking me up with a ton of these deals if I'm willing to pay up for them. So really excited about that connection as well. I have a ton of videos and I'm coming out with another one on how to make these connections. So guys, stay tuned for that. I've sold like 15 of these in the last 3 days, so I'm not going to bore you guys with a ton of them. But here is the one that I got only $30 plus shipping for because it is in really bad condition. Obviously that was noted and the buyer understands that. But I get these every single quarter. My cost of goods for each item is usually just under $2. This sold for 30 bucks plus shipping. And then all the other ones sell between $30 and $50 as well. And I have sold a ton of them this week. I sold 3 remotes overnight, but I will just show you. Well, this is like over 2 days or so. No, actually, it's just overnight. I'll just show you this one. Sold for $12.90 plus shipping, along with a few others that sold for about 15 bucks as well. I bought these off of eBay, a ton of dish remotes for about $200, and I got 80 of them. So my cost of goods is under $2 here. Yeah, I've made about $700 profit off of that so far. The reason being is because the Dish 40.0s were the majority of the purchase. These sell for $30 and I only have 2 left. So I've made over $400 just on those. It is extremely rare that I pick up Conair because Conair doesn't sell well, but vintage, odd looking is always worth looking up. Got this at a thrift store for $5. It just sold for $30 plus shipping. I looked it up because it is old and weird looking and it ended up having a fast sell-through rate. This was actually only listed for 2 weeks. We sold this Cleveland Hybrid 6-iron Ladies Flex. It sold for $25 plus shipping and I got it at a thrift store for $2. This one sat for about 80 days, so just over a 100% 90-day sell-through rate. A lot of these have been sitting for more than 100 days, so I'm hoping that with the season picking up, most of these will sell off, but a lot of these are just really mid-grade. There's some really good ones mixed in that are going to start flying off the shelves. I just barely got them in, but a lot of these have a slower sell-through rate, so, but yeah, they're going to start selling a bit more, I hope. Same situation here with my baseball and softball bats and my baseball and softball gloves. A lot of them have been sitting for a while, but right now they're honestly starting to really ramp up. I'm selling about 2 bats per day on eBay and Mercari. I usually get 2 on eBay every single day, and then like every 2 or 3 days I will get another one on Mercari. So we'll say about 2.5 bat sales per day. Really awesome. After the season slows down, some of these just don't have as great of a sell-through as I thought. So after the huge spring season, I will be doing a yard sale and just liquidating a ton of these and getting my bat profile, I guess you could say, down to about 20 bats or so. I currently have about 65 of them. Huge sale here. We got this for $2 and it sold for $13 plus shipping. This one sat around for about 2 months. Sold this Sony subwoofer. This has actually been listed for about 4 months because I listed it too high. But once it got to 100 days, I listed it for 20 bucks less. So I had it at 65. Once I listed it for 45, it sold in like 3 days. This is my favorite section of my eBay business. Unfortunately, it's currently just one shelf of VCR players, DVD combos, and Blu-ray players because they sell just so darn quick and I can't buy enough of them. But this used to be like 3 whole sections, but now it's just a bunch of subwoofers and receivers and things like that. I'm hoping that I can find more of these. Anyway, I got this at an estate sale for $4 and it sold for $30 plus shipping. And I didn't do a good job of explaining it. This is a Bluray Sony. It's the BDP BX58, $30 plus shipping. Next up, I sold these Spy Optic sunglasses. They are very scratched, so that's why they're in this bin. They sold for $21 plus shipping, and they actually were only listed for like 4 days. This bad boy, this Bose, was only listed for about 12 hours, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. I have those listed as a lot for $100. They should go quick. And then if you watched one of my other videos, I picked up a Bose unit for $100 that should profit me over $700. This is an ion hair wave thingy. Sold for $22 plus shipping. I bought it for $7, and this was actually listed for about 5 months. Also, I reorganized my garage a little bit. It was getting pretty unorganized, but I actually have gone from 3,000 active eBay items all the way down to 1,750, and my store continues to shrink. I am still listing 15 items a day every single day, but my store is drastically shrinking because I'm selling just over 20 items per day every single day on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And I've also done 6 whatnots in my eBay career where I usually offload like 60 or 80 items in one hit. I'm gonna be doing that again in like a week or so, where I'm gonna get rid of a ton of shirts again. I don't know where my eBay active listings will end up. I'm hoping to have over a 100% sell-through rate. So listing 15 items a day, I'll probably land somewhere around the 1,200 item mark. And I'm just gonna be focusing on items that have an extremely fast sell-through rate. And yeah, the money is really good when your items are moving very quickly. All right, guys, big money here. We've got a Cade Cunningham rookie. We also have a Jalen Williams rookie on the gold mosaic. We have a Trevor Ariza Topps Chrome rookie. And we also have another National Pride Cade Cunningham mosaic rookie. All of these cards went to the same buyer, and they sold for $16 shipped. We sold this DBX unit here. I got 2 of them for $20 each a while back. The first one sold for $550 plus shipping. This one sold for $260 plus shipping, and the cool thing is it's going international. So as long as it gets to Chicago safely, no returns, guaranteed money. This bronze sold extremely fast. I got it for $15 at a thrift store, and I listed it, and it sold in 1 day for $60 plus shipping. These Bose speakers have been in here for a while. Just sold them for $30 plus shipping. I got them for $8 at a thrift store. They've been in my shop for over 6 months, so I'm glad to see these go. All right, I got a few more sales that I want to show you guys, but briefly, very briefly, I wanted to go over everything selling versus niche, or if you guys pronounce it this way, niche selling. There's obvious pros and cons to both of them, but I just feel that everything selling is a lot more resilient and battle and storm tested in market downturns, in oversaturation in certain categories, and an increased competition. Everything sellers will always be okay because they're always constantly looking up and searching for new items, and they're selling anything that is profitable and fast moving. And I would really stress on the fast moving part because of that oversaturation or market changes. A lot of times items go in and out of profitability and movement rate. If you are constantly looking up all of the items that you are sourcing, it's hard to lose because some things will have a 200% sell-through rate, and then months later, oh, we just sold another camera. I'll put that in the video at the very end. A lot of items will have a 200% sell-through rate, and then 18 months later have a 20% sell-through rate. And if you have committed to that item, you're done. But it's not always even that drastic. We'll take media, for example. A lot of people really buckle down in a certain media category and they become a niche seller in that category. Laws change, consumer cycles change, saturation in that market changes. And if you are only focused on one category of media and that category of media takes a 20% hit, you typically take even more than a 20% hit because you continue to source the exact same, but you sell less. So not only are you 20% down on sales, but you continue to keep buying. So you're saturating your own market. You're making less money per item in your store because you're just growing in an inflated market. But if you're constantly looking up every single item that you sell, those Bose speakers that we just sold, for example, I'm no longer picking those up. They have come out with new models, and I'm not just going to blindly grab the Companion 2 speakers anymore because I know that the sell-through rate when I grabbed them was around 80%. Now it has dropped all the way down to 30%, and I'm not interested in those purchases. But as an everything seller, I have resiliency toward that, if that was correct English. But you guys get what I'm saying. Also, you don't have to do what I say. This is just a guy talking on the internet, sharing his experience with you. I believe that what I am doing is a very efficient model, and I invite others to do the same. But if it's just against your business and you feel like you have a better path to financial freedom and success and time with your family, go for it. Call me Commonwealth Picker because I just got a viewer sell, this brand new massage gun. Sold it for $35 to Judy, the nurse. Thanks for leaving the note, and I hope that this works out for you. Thank you so much. Another extremely fast sell-through rate hair curling iron. This one sold for $40 plus $10 in shipping. Got this one for $3, and it sold in about 15 days or less. I think it was actually closer, yeah, about 15, 2 weeks or so. Also sold this Anthony Davis card for $10 plus $1 in shipping. It's only going to cost 62 cents. I know that $10 plus $1 shipping doesn't sound like a huge sale, but I got this for pennies, so the profit is actually decent on it. I don't even know why I'm cross-listing these to Mercari because they sell so fast on eBay, but I just am, I guess. This sold for $45 plus shipping. It was listed on Mercari for less than a day. Statistically, only 4 out of 10 of you are still watching this video, so I saved this little golden nugget for the end. It kind of has to do with reselling, kind of not. A really rich and successful mentor once told me, before you buy your nice car, buy yourself a nice bed. Wow. Incredible advice. My wife and I, we bought a really nice king-size bed a few months ago. Not a few months ago. It's already been over a year now. Over a year with this awesome bed, and it is life-changing. The productivity that comes from a good night's sleep and the enhancement of your night's sleep from a really nice bed will get you an even nicer car even quicker. And if you can still hold off from getting that car and just invest your money wisely, you can buy whatever you want. So appreciate you guys coming out. I will see you guys next time.